Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is October 27th, 2015. Thank you all for tuning in. All right, let's jump right into the charts here. We're going to start off with the S&P 500 E-mini futures. You're going to see the futures are trading lower this morning by $4.75 to $20.57.5 per contract. Now, futures were a little bit higher. They have rolled over a little bit, but again, I don't know how much of a decline we would see today with the Federal Reserve announcement looming tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow is the highly anticipated FOMC meeting. Janet Yellen will make her remarks. Is she going to raise rates? Is she going to leave them alone? Is she thinking about it? What's going on there? So the whole world will be watching that announcement tomorrow at 2 p.m. But as far as today goes, we do see a little flip down in the futures, and we'll see where it goes once the opening bell rings. All right, there's a lot of stocks in the news. We're going to go over a few here. We're going to take a look at Cummins Engines first, and you're going to see look at CMI here, and you're going to see the stock trading at 102.55, closed at 112.10. So it looks like a bad reaction to earnings here. The only level I'm really seeing that interests me, obviously you have the $100 level, which is always important, but really around $89.35. If the stock were to fly down to that level, I think that is a spot where you could look for a bounce. Prior to that, I don't think there's much to do here yet. There could be a little bit of a play at 100 even, but the truth of the matter is the only level that really gets me interested would be right around $89.35. Next up, we're going to take a look at UPS. This is a major transport company. UPS did trade as low as 102 this morning. Right now it's trading at 103.50. We will have gap levels for UPS in the intraday stock chat. So if you want to come over and trade that alongside of us, please take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room, and you will trade that up. The gap levels will be posted at 9 a.m. in the chat room. But we will be looking to play UPS. This is a pretty big fall. Now, in sympathy to UPS, often FedEx will get hit as well, and you do see that as well. FedEx closed at 157.87, now trading at 156. So FedEx will be in play also. Let's take a look at good old JetBlue. JBLU is the ticker symbol here. Stock closed last night at 26.21. It is trading at 25.60. There's not much we're going to do with it there, but JetBlue will be on our radar once the opening bell rings. We will be looking at that in the intraday stock chat room today. All right, the biggest Chinese ADR out there is Alibaba, and they have reaction to earnings today to the upside. So Alibaba reports earnings. They closed at 76.35, right now trading at 82.45. Did briefly trade over the $85 level. This is another stock. We're going to have gap levels for this. So again, they'll be posted right at 9 a.m. and come into the intraday stock chat room, take that 7-day free trial. You could trade right alongside of us. Let's take a look at Pfizer. PFE is the ticker symbol here. Stock is trading at 35 bucks, closed at 34.16. There's a fair amount of resistance right around this level, 35 to 35.50. So again, I'm not sure there's going to be too much upside here in Pfizer, but either way, the stock's holding up at least before the opening bell. It's not a big move, though. Let's take a look at its cousin here, BristolMyers Squibb, ticker symbol BMI. That had a nice little pop. It is still positive compared to where it closed yesterday. Closed at 64.55, now trading at 65.55. The deal here, though, is that you have a lot of resistance up here, all the way up to $67. So again, it's going to be tough for the stock to get through 67. We'll look at it once the opening bell rings. That will be on our radar. Now, remember we talked about Alibaba earlier. Remember, Yahoo will trade in sympathy to Alibaba. You'll also get a lot of Chinese ADRs trading in sympathy as well. But Yahoo at the moment is trading at 35.35. Closed at 33.40, so Yahoo's getting a nice reaction there. Looks like there's a lot of resistance right directly in this level, so I think traders want to be aware of that. I will work out some gap levels for Yahoo as well. If they're relevant or if we need them, I'll have them up there just for traders anyway. So again, I'll put some gap levels up there for Yahoo since that is a $2 move. Let's take a look at MRVL. Looks like this stock is getting hit. Stock closed at $9.44, trading now at $7.56. Did trade below 7 briefly after the earnings last night. So again, not a pretty picture here for MRVL. Again, still a fair amount of support around the 750 level though. So we'll watch this one once the opening bell rings. Let's take a look at MSTR. This is another lighter volume name. Daily volume on this is probably only around 200,000, but the stock is getting hammered. Closed at 196 and a quarter, now trading at 170. The only level I'm really seeing that would even interest me would be around 162 and then 154. But again, it's a light volume name. These are not names that we like to trade in the gap play, using the gap played system. But either way, keep that on the radar if you do want to try it. Let's take a look at Hartford Group. HIG is the ticker symbol here. The insurer right now is trading at 46 and a quarter, closed at 48.81. I will have gap levels for this one. So again, if you want to trade this with us, come on over, take that 7-day free trial, and you will see us trade these names. Let's take a look at CAKE, which is Cheesecake Factory. Right now, the stock is trading at $49, closed at $51.99. So this is a good little sell-off. There is definitely a little bit of minor support here at this 49 level. I don't have great spots for this stock just yet, but I will have better levels once the opening bell rings. But Cheesecake Factory under pressure, a little cake on the face. All right, let's take a look at Ford Motor. Ford Motor closed at $15.68, now trading at $15.14. The stock's not showing us much one way or the other. I will say this much, though. This is one that we will be watching once the opening bell rings. All right, let's take a look here at DuPont. I think they had earnings as well. Stock right now is trading at $60.05, closed at $60.37. Did make a move above $61.50, has come back down. So really no change there. We'll look at that when the opening bell rings. Let's take a look at Rent-A-Center. RCII is the ticker symbol here. This stock is getting absolutely annihilated. So it closed at $25.78, now trading at $20.60. If it breaks below $20 here, this is a stock that could go all the way down to $17.60, $17.65. So be very, very careful. This $20 level breaks on an hourly chart close. Most likely this can go down to around $17.65. And that's another support level that I'm seeing at the moment. So that one could be in trouble. All right, so we have futures down $4.50. Gold futures are down $4.50 to $11.61. Crude oil is getting hit today. Crude oil is down 80 cents to $43.21 a barrel. So again, all in all, we are looking at a market that's coming under a little bit of pressure, but in all fairness, I don't know how much pressure we'll see today in the major indexes, simply with the Fed announcement looming tomorrow. A lot of people are putting a lot of weight into Janet Yellen's statements at 2 o'clock tomorrow. So we'll see how that all plays out and shakes out. With that being said, everybody, I want to wish you all a great trading day. And again, if you want to come over, trade right with us. We're having a fabulous 2015 in the intraday stock chat room. Come on over, see what it's all about. Take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat, and you can trade right alongside of us. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you on the charts.